Hey, Facebook Live. So, I am at the Boston Small Business Expo, and there are a gazillion people around. And what I want to share with you today are some of my tips on networking at an event like this. One of my tips has to do with not really being a big fan of renting a table. You'll notice that there are hundreds of people, maybe dozens if not hundreds, that have rented booths everywhere. I don't know what they pay for a booth here, but damn. And not only that, you got to man it, you got to have stuff. Every one of them have thousands of dollars worth of pens and squishy things and koozies and whatever, and hand sanitizer, whatever. As a matter of fact, one of my tips about expos, when I used to do the antique car shows and when I help people do fundraisers and things now, when they need a goodie bag, when they need a swag bag full of all the free stuff, what I learned to do years ago when I was doing my antique car show, we would have an event like this in my hometown at the same time every year, and it happened to be just a couple of weeks before my car show. And so instead of going around and trying to get people to donate pens and hand sanitizer and bottles of water or whatever during the summer, which I did do a couple of years, I finally figured out I could go to an expo like this right at the end of the day and walk around and ask them, hey, what are you going to do with those pens? What are you going to do with those koozies? What are you going to do with those water bottles, et cetera, et cetera? They don't want to carry them back out to their car. They want to get rid of them. I need them to put in my swag bags. So this is a great place to come and fill your swag bags whenever you're needing to do that. Just a little FYI. And it benefits them because they don't want all that stuff. But I've got a list. I need to have my assistant put it up here for you guys that want it. 50 plus tips on how to network at expos, trade shows, large seminars. Let's see, what kind of tips can I give today? So one way that you can walk up and network with people at an event like this is to look at the name of the business and just ask them, wow, that's an interesting name. Did you come up with that yourself? Is this a family business? Is it a franchise? In other words, it can just create conversation. Remember that if you're here, you are, oh my God, let's come over and do a little hello.
Hey.
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Philip.
Hi, Philip.
And I'm a big fan of Cami.
Philip's a big fan of Cami. As a matter of fact, Philip and I are going to take a picture with my book.
All right.
We're going to do that in just a minute. But I was just sharing with these folks, Philip, how to network at expos, trade shows, and seminars. And so we'll take a picture in just a minute.
Awesome.
We love my book.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
So would you like to share a little bit about what are you up to? We don't say what do you do anymore. We don't say that. We say what are you up to? So what's up for you in this big world?
Well, right now, just trying to get some new connections, networking around, seeing who I can meet, just a lot of new connections. I know your net worth is in your network, so pretty much just trying to see what kind of value we can share with whoever out here, so just out here making my way around and meet new faces, new people.
Nice.
And seeing what opportunities can open up where I can help, or we can kind of see what networking opportunities can come.
So tell me an example of someone that you can help.
Well, we actually work with small businesses that are dealing with financial struggles in regards to trying to reach in the social media market. They don't have a lot of money, they don't have a lot of cash to put up, but we try to work around it in order to make a better, more cost-efficient way for them to be able to run a social media campaign. We focus a lot on the organic methods, not just on the paid ads. We do Facebook ads, but we also focus in a lot on organic work, the stuff that people don't want to put their time into. We like to get into that type of category in order to save our clients some money, because we all like to save money, don't we?
Well, I tell you, that's a really needed thing right now, Philip. Thank you for sharing that. I'm just going to walk around a little bit. When I see you in a little bit, let's take a. Do you have your phone with you?
Phone is dead, but I got a camera.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let's take a picture then, real quick, because I'm going to keep going doing my Facebook Live. But if we can take a picture real quick, we'll do that.
You got your phone? Take a picture.
That way, we can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Excuse me.
Put that in the pocketbook.
Thank
right.
you. If you can just tag me on that, my friend.
That'll work.
It was so nice to run into you
You
here.
too. I feel accomplished now. We was looking for you. Me and Marianne Duche was looking for you.
Actually, she just walked
Oh, she
by.
saw you?
Again, I've passed her twice, but I've been doing my...
Nice.
So let me finish this.
Yep.
Hit me up.
Yep.
All right, so, see? Being at a networking event works because you run into people. And, okay, so when you see a logo or something, that's a great way to start a conversation. When you come to an event like this, now I didn't come to this one until later on this afternoon because this is a very long one. It's like started at like 8 or 9 in the morning, and it's going to go to way, way late tonight with a VIP event. And I know one of the biggest, as a matter of fact, this here, the Power Team International, is one of my business partners. So I came a little bit later, but what I tell people is come early when they're setting up and help people to set up. Offer to help them, because people are usually running kind of late. You can offer to help them set up at their table. It gives you a chance to talk to them before they get overwhelmed. You know, it really depends on what your business model is. For all of my network marketing friends, John Morton, who's watching right now, John, I have recruited, I don't even know how many people from large expos like this, because guess what all these people are? John Higginbotham. John, you're a network marketer too. These large expos and trade shows are filled with business-minded people, which is who we look for as a network marketer, right? So when you come here, I would always, when I was in my local area, because I never recruited nationally or globally. You guys probably do. I never did. I always recruited locally. But when I would go and talk to someone, I would find out if they were a local business person, because if they were local, then I would, you know, chat them up and everything, and then recruit them. So, but I mean, everybody at these, well, not everybody. Remember when you're walking up to the booth, depending on what your business model is, for me personally, if they're an employee of the company, or if they are somebody that's just been hired to come in and man the booth, it's not really my mindset of person that I'm looking to network with. They're there for 10, 12 bucks an hour, and they're just not my kind of person that I want to talk to. Not morally, but professionally. And so I was always looking for the business owner themselves, or at least the salespeople, because they have more of a desire to further themselves financially and business-wise, right? So anyway, I'm going to go, there's another seminar getting ready to start with Bill Walsh, and I'm going to go in there and see him. I've already given him a signed copy of my book, because I actually mentioned him in my book, and just another reason to write a book, so you can mention people that you know, like, and trust and respect, and then they know, like, and trust and respect you just a little bit more too for putting them in your book. So I'm going to go do that. But if any of you are at the Boston Small Business Expo today, I've already run into maybe a dozen people that I know. If any of you are here, give me a little ping and we can meet up for some coffee or something, and that would be awesome. And I will talk to everybody soon. Bye.